Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 18th episode of Dartford FC. Holy shit, the lighting behind me is terrible. Let me just move around. Right, that works. We're already at the episode 18th, so basically there will be 18 episodes that no one watches. Perfect. I wouldn't have it any other way. So, uh, first of all, for those of you who watch these episodes, thank you for your continuous support. It means a lot to me. Just leave out in the comments what do you think of the save. What do you want me to do more or show you more of? Because right now I'm still trying to find my groove, trying to find my style, and it's been going well thus far. But I really need your support moving forward, and that means likes, subscriptions, even comments. So mostly comments. Just tell me what you think of it thus far, what you want to do, and all that. So, um, right. We'll be looking at something great going further. You'll be seeing why my beard isn't the only thing that is currently grown, if you catch my drift. So yeah, let's go straight into the game. Remember, leave a comment, tell me what's going on, and don't forget. Quack quack. Off the back of the intro, we delve right into the squad with this screen right here. So, disclaimer, I know started the season already, so sorry for that. It's the end of August. It's really not great for us, but it's really not great for the save. But usually whenever I stream, I try to save the game before starting the season separately. I forgotten. I forgotten about this time around, so sorry for that, guys. My bad. Just went with wave, I guess, and forgotten about it. So starting with this screen, we have a new affiliation. Because we got promoted to League One, basically our affiliation with Crystal Palace? No, Queens Power Rangers. With Queens Power Rangers was terminated, so we needed to find a new affiliate club. The board actually came with this proposal that we should search for another, and this is who they came up with. I didn't even look at the other teams. I saw Chelsea. I pressed the button. I suggest Chelsea. They have some very good players. We're earning a fair amount of money. They have very good players in the under 18s, under 21s, even in the senior squad of sorts. We have one of them actually on loan. So, without further ado, I'll be rating this under 18 squad like crazy. I'll actually, on deadline day, which will be happening today, I'll be rating their squad a fair amount. Because not all of these players actually want to join us, but I love all of them. All of them are amazing. Just look at Ross Moore, for example. He's fucking amazing for this level. If I could get him in, that would be insane. That would be insanity. He can play anywhere. He's just that good. So, without further ado, let's go to the transfer screen. As you are aware, we won the second league last year around. Let's talk about the released players. Let's talk about the signings. Nothing stellar, I assure you. It's been a very poor transfer window, but I think we added some decent quality. Not great, but I mean it works. Right. We released Dylan Reed. He still hasn't found the club. He's wanted by Welling in the National League, no, National South. So yeah, it made sense to just release the guy. He played on loan at Montrose for the last season, played well, but just wasn't good enough for us. Peppel was released. Nobody came in for him. Ajaccio are actually interested in League 2. I think he wouldn't fit there. He's pretty poor. He played very well for us across 3 seasons, but I think the club outgrew him. He wanted crazy wages. I couldn't afford to pay 3,000 and a half for him per week. He's not that good, so it made sense just to release him to the dismay of our fans and team generally. Forbes has been released. He was a squad player for us. Signed on a free. He played for 2 seasons. Never really shown. Made a lot of mistakes, and ultimately I decided to just release him. Foyo was stellar for us. Nobody came in for him yet. He played 3 seasons for us, 3 solid seasons, 3 good seasons. He came off the bench in the last one to just provide that extra bit of quality that we needed. But then again, he's not League One quality. He will never be League One quality. I think he's Panorama National League quality, so it just made sense to release him. Tasker has been released. I've been super underwhelmed by the guy. Never really developed at us. Never really played great for us. Made sense to just release him while we could. Brothers, the backup goalkeeper, just released. Youth prospect who never really shown for us. Never really developed. So he was once regarded as a top prospect. Now just another youth player that will never make it. These are all youth players that never made it for us, so no point in going through them. Now, all transfers. This is where it gets interesting. Don't mind that. We'll be talking about that at the end of the transfer run. Loaned McDougall to Aldershot in the Panorama National just to get some more improvement going on for him. He's been improving a lot. He's been improving a lot at Kidderminster, and I'm hoping to see that level of improvement this season as well. He can be good for us. Not a starter, but probably on the bench for us. So that is great. Bradley Lennon promoted him this season and loaned him out straight to Deckham and Red Bridge, where he's playing first team football. Again, just need him to develop. He's hotly rated by my assistant. Hopefully, he is right. Joshua Smith, a player we got on a free last year, a prospect, actually this year from Arsenal. We signed him over the course of last year. He was released by Arsenal, but only came in on July. In July, loaned him to Yeovil. He's playing well. Yeovil have been relegated to Vanarama South. A sad moment for everybody involved. Very good player. Hopefully he improves and can break into the first team or rather the bench next season around, depending on where we are at. Bruni, another hot prospect released by Liverpool, picked up by us last season, loaned for last season in Bath. He retains they retain the loan for this season as well in the Panorama National. Hopefully he can improve. He didn't really shine last season for them. Hopefully this season will be a different spell. Rasmussen again, just to develop him a little bit, signed for Newcastle on a free. Played very fairly decently for Kidderminster, I think. Tamworth, league above, Vanarama North. Let's see what he can do there. Jacob Reed, one of our own, I believe, right? Right, one of our own, hotly regarded by my assistant. Promoted him to the first squad, and let's see how he does for Woking. George Lewis played a semi-rotational role for us for 2 seasons, but for this one, I just want to see more improvement for him. So I loaned him at Sky Bet League 2 level. I think that's where his ability is at, and I think he just needs more first team football to fully develop. Released by Bournemouth, picked up by us. He actually made an appearance in the Prem. I don't really know how, but he made it. So let's see how he develops right now. Bolton again, semi-rotational option for us across 2 seasons. A very rotational, actually not somewhat, very rotational option. Loaned him to Morecambe in League 2. I think that's where he'll shine. If not, then I tried to sell him for a lot of money. Didn't really work out. You know how it is. And this is just another youth player that will never make it. But Hartley came for him, and I said, why the hell not? The huge sale this season was Aronis. Aronis is widely regarded as a hot prospect. I don't think that's true. He never developed for us. He basically remained at the same level as when we signed him from Chelsea, actually. Never played that greatly for us. It made sense to just sell him for uh, 300,000 in clauses and another sell on of 40% of the profit, I think. Maybe they will sell him on for, I don't know, 1 million, 2 million, and we get that profit. That would be amazing for us. I had a bigger offer on the table. I decided to go with Barnsley just because of that sell-on fee. The other was 400,000, but no additional fees, which I didn't particularly like for our financial projection. Right, these are the outs. Now, let's look at the ins, because it's gonna be decent. Not great, but decent. Things get interesting. We got this guy as a starting striker, starting advanced forward, and I believe he's still or starting advanced forward. Let me just check really quickly. Yep, he looks great. He has very good speed. His pace is amazing for this level. Finishing good, dribbling good. The composure could be a little better. His off the ball is very good. Good decision making. I think he can be great for us. He's on loan from Southampton. He played for Stevenage last season. No, 2 seasons ago, right? 2 seasons ago, and he played fairly well at this level. So I'm really hoping that this time around he'll be even better. Don't quite rate him, but I never found a better option, or rather, I found better options, but none of them wanted to talk to me. That's the problem. So yeah, he will do. He will do. This guy, free transfer from Palace, released by them. The scouts rated his potential a little bit higher than my assistant. I'm trying to loan him out. Just he's on small wages. He's fast. I think he would make it to the bench, but we have better options at the moment. So I'm thinking just loaning him out might make sense for the time being. Then we have Damien Hart, our first loan signing from Chelsea, following the link. An amazing defender. He's our starting defender for the year. He replaced Hull. I think overall he's much better than Hull. He has room to grow. His contract is up next at the end of the year actually. He's only here till January. I'll be looking to extend his loan if he plays well. Thus far he's been solid for us. Nothing great, nothing stand out. But if Chelsea decide to release him, I want to sign the guy. He looks amazing, and if he develops, he'll be a true asset for us. Aronis, we arranged a loan back just because I needed that extra depth in the midfield. Just because I loaned a lot of players. I'm turning into a Chelsea, so I've already inherited that from our parent club. But it's good to have him back. He'll just be playing on and off. Hopefully not too much. Collier, I needed a backup goalkeeper. He's a backup goalkeeper. Nothing stellar, nothing great. He'll barely play for us. He actually played quite decently in a cup game. No, he didn't. He was atrocious. I don't think he was that atrocious because the cup game was against West Brom. So, West Brom. Ryan O'Kane. He's our starting inside forward on the left side. He looks pretty good for us. He has very good acceleration, very good pace, very good stamina. He can dribble, he can cross, he cannot really finish, but he has decent composure, good off the ball, and amazing work rate for this level. And comparing him with what I consider to be our best inside forward, or what I consider to be our best inside forward, I think O'Kane is actually much better than Ford. An improvement for so sure. Ford will be starting on the right hand side, O'Kane on the left hand side. The other one is a ball winning midfielder. He will be the starting ball winning midfielder in Kian Spence. I think he's amazing. He looks super great. He has very good determination. Wage wise, he's on a very decent wage. Uh, Again, for this role, I found so many good players, none of which wanted to talk to me. So Spence made sense. He played at League 2 level before. I was kind of dreading whether he could make this step up, but he made it. He played fairly decently for us until now, so I think that's a good piece of business. That's a good piece of business. He will be good for us if we don't find another player. Lakyle Samuel. Lakyle Samuel is, let me check really quickly. Right. Where is he playing actually? Where do I? Oh, right. I've forgotten about one thing. That was the reasoning for what was his name? Spence. I'm still trying to understand to learn the players' names. So sorry for that. He's a center back. on loan from Chelsea, amazingly. So he looks amazing. He has the ability, he has the potential, he has everything going on for him. He's 22 years old. He'll be released at the end of his contract. He's on a very big contract. I won't be. I don't think I realistically I can sign the guy. But looking at his jumping range and some of his attributes, I I thought to myself, this is a ball-winning midfielder. Why did I say that? Looking at the polygon, you can see why. And looking at the abilities for the role, you can see why. I think he's a much better player in the midfield than Spence is. It made sense to just convert him to a ball-winning midfielder and play him there. Otherwise, I couldn't have played him as a defender in the center because of his 7 jumping reach. It's way too low for this level. I couldn't play him as a right back. He lacks in crossing and dribbling and some other stuff that I kind of require for my athletic fullbacks. He is, if we compare him to Sariki, who is our starting right back, he is a little bit slower. He doesn't have that technicality or attacking wise. He's not that great as Sariki, so it made sense just to retrain him as a ballowing midfielder. He's not been playing greatly there, but again, it's a role he's unfamiliar with. Hopefully, Chelsea will not be asking for him back. I don't think so. So that's great. On that note, we have played a couple of games already. I'll just go right through them very quickly. 2-2 draw against Crew. Very good performance. Lyle continuing his good run of form. We lost 3-2 against West Brom with a rotated squad, but don't let the scoreline fool you. They destroyed us, basically. They were just much better than us. We scored 2 late equalizers, but at the end of the day, they were just a whole new level above us. 1-1 draw against Colchester in the league. Very good to see O'Kane on the score sheet. We should have won the game. We didn't hold on to the win, and yeah, they punished us. 2-1 win against Peterborough. Of these run of games, I thought Peterborough have a very good squad. So they have fucking Aaron Ramsey. What can you say about that? It's Aaron fucking Ramsey. He's way too good of a player for this level. Uh, I thought it would be harder, but we beat them 2-1. Actually, a very good goal by Whitley, and they are in 12th. They haven't really played that greatly this season, which gives me hope that we can actually finish somewhat mid-tably. The last game we played Carlisle, 3-2 win, very good performance from the guys. O'Kane with that magnificent goal in the 93rd minute. On the back of it, we shouldn't have won the game. It was a very nice gift by O'Kane. And really, one of the reasons that I'm super happy with him is that he gets these goals for us. He's been just very good. Now, uh, for this game, I'll be making some changes, but first, today we will have a double header against Rotterdam in the league, who are in 4th, and Notts Cow in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Against Notts Cow, I'll just be using a rotated squad for this, so you can look at the new rotated squad for this season, I guess. But first things first. I actually am in the middle of a staff overhaul. I let all of these staff members go. I don't have any scouts at the moment. I'm in talks with, I think, a fitness coach. I don't have any fitness coaches. I need 3 more coaches. Afterwards, I can revamp the whole recruitment team. Then I can look at filling some blanks in the medical team. So we're in a bit of a shambles here, but I want to take it slowly. I don't want to rush into things. It's usually what I do with staff recruitment. Just overhauling things at once doesn't seem right to me. I know. Let me know if that makes sense. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I think I might be an idiot, but I know I'm an idiot, but maybe not that much. Hopefully you won't be thinking that I'm that much of an idiot. Other than that, do I have him here? I don't have him here. There was an Italian inside forward that looked amazing for this level and was on loan at Lincoln, on trial at Lincoln, trying to sign him, but of course he doesn't want to talk with us. Right. Let's look at the first team squad for this season, and also the bench. Everybody who will be involved in the games, basically throughout the season. Let's start by looking at our goalkeeper, Adi. I wanted to replace the guy, but just couldn't find a suitable replacement. He's not that great of a player. Probably will be released at the end of his contract, and just forced me to find another option. Hart will be starting. Very good choice. Not my ideal starting choice, but again, I, I, I literally don't have options. That's the thing. Robinson retains his position as our main defender. I mean, he's probably one of the two players that are really ready for this level. I think he's one of the two players that are ready for this level, honestly. Sariki starting in the right hand side, on the right hand side. Very good player. I have a lot of faith in him. What he lacks in technicality and technicals and mentals, he makes up for in physicals. And that is amazing. He's an amazing player. He played very good for us this season, and I really trust the guy to just keep us firing for this season. Carson is someone I'm willing to replace throughout the season. At the end of the season, he's good. He's not great, and he's clearly not cut out for this level. You can see it in everything. He played fairly decently thus far, so I shouldn't be mad at him. But to be fair, he's punching a little bit above his weight. Moving on to the midfield, we have Whitley at the advanced playmaker. He's a decent advanced playmaker, not the most stellar one, but he's decent. He's improving, and I think he will be doing a great job. Cardiff want him. I mean, how much is he valued at? Oh, he's valued so poorly. Right. He's on a long contract, so keep your hands off him. Very good physicals actually, and I know I like the guy. I think he's our best playmaker at the moment. The other one is Samuel. We've talked about him. I think he'll be great for us. We'll see. We'll see how he performs. So far, poor, but again, it's a position he's not familiar with, so it's totally understandable. Next up, inside forwards. Ford remains our best choice on the right hand side. He's very good. He's still improving, which is great, but I don't think he's a League One player. I really would like to find a replacement for him, but given our reputation, given our money, we can't really afford a better player than him. The other guy is okay. We went through him. He's great for us. I think he's better than Ford. Again, not a League One player, but we'll have to make do. Next up, attackers. Augustine will be starting as a deep line forward. I think he's suitable for the role. He played very well in this role until now. A few headed goals. That is amazing. I wasn't expecting that from him, but he is very good. So he's the only other player that is League One quality. He is just immense for us. He, I mean, I don't know how I managed to get this guy for 3K from Aldershot, fucking Aldershot. He's just, I don't know, irreplaceable. I think him and Robinson are the only irreplaceable guys on the squad. Other than them, I would sell just about anyone. Basically, that's my mantra. Robinson, the advanced forward, very good player speed wise. Didn't really impress me that much until now. He didn't score for us, so yeah, very good signing there. Very good signing. The problem is I cannot find anyone else. So we'll have to rely on his speed and off the ball for this season because otherwise I don't think he's that great. Now let's look at the bench. We've went over Collier. Collier will be our backup in goal. He'll probably start cup games mostly. Jake Hall has been relegated to the bench. Very good option to bring on for his heading ability. He's a decent player, not the most stellar, but he played very well for us last season. So I'm hoping he can come off the bench and just be solid all around. Next, Wharton or utility man at the back regarding the wider positions. Very good physicals, somewhat good mentals, and poor technicals. I don't know what to make of the guy. I don't think he's gonna develop that much. I'm just hoping for a good offer for him so I can find a replacement maybe. I don't think he's gonna make it. He has very good physicals, but then you look at the mentals and the technicals, and you're kind of left wondering what the hell is going on with the guy. It's like all his ability points are in physicals, and that's it. Hips will be our main defensive midfielder substitute. Very good at both playmaker roles and the ball winning midfielder role. I think he's great to have off the bench as a rotational option, as a versatile player. He looks decent. He played very well for us in the first season, then kind of fell off. But again, stepping up the leagues is never easy for players, especially those that are more Vanarama national level than anything else. Spence, signed as a starter, relegated to the bench. Went through him. He can be very good for us. I'm actually excited to see what he can do for us. He can also play as an advanced playmaker. Holy shit! Just noticed that. Hmm. Right, makes sense. Luther. Luther is our ultra utility man. He can play anywhere in the attacking third. He's very good speed wise. Don't think he's a League One player. Once again, that's why he's on the bench. But he can do things for us. He played very well last season, and I'm hoping he can continue his good run of form this season. He hasn't impressed me yet, but only time will tell. Chris is our main striking substitute. Very good advanced forward. He's finally starting to improve his stats a little bit. Again, he should be performing much better than he is, probably due to his poor mentals. Other than that, speed wise, he's amazing. So, physical wise, he's super good. Other than that, ish. Probably a good offer for him, and I will be selling. Now, honorable mentions of basically players that won't be featuring that much for us this season. We have Collins. Collins is a versatile option. He can play in the midfield. He can play at the right back position where I'm playing him mostly. Very good mentals, very poor technicals, and kind of poor-ish with some exceptions physicals. He's a good utility man. He played decently for us last season. Nothing really shining about him. Hopefully he can, just improve. His training record is not that great. Next up, Jones, a very rotational option at the center back. He has good jumping reach, good strength, some good mentals, and some good technicals. And I'm really hoping great things from the guy, but again, he's not really improving that much. SN is one of our worst striking options, but a decent one to kind of come off the bench when necessary. Hopefully not too much. What not too necessary. He's a decent option for League 2, I think, but here he's not gonna make it. It's just he played very good for us the first season. Last season he played decently. kind of is kind of was replaced midway through the season by Augustine, but hopefully he will not be playing that much in the league for us this season. Nonti came back from a loan at Ratchaburi in Thailand. He looks very good. I don't really like his pace. So for an inside forward, his pace is pretty poor. But other than that, I think he has the potential. He's improving a lot. He has improved over the past year a lot. And his 16 determination, 20 flair, I think he'd be a great addition to the squad. He is one. He's unambitious. That's what I don't like. So maybe his improvement will just abruptly stop. But I think he's one of the best young prospects we have. Only if he could increase these stats in acceleration and pace, that would be amazing. And the Ronis we've mentioned will be good seeing him um, come in the team sometimes during the season. He's on loan for Barnsley, so no obligation to play him. No obligation to pay any of his wages, which is again great. But yeah, this is the squad. We'll actually start Chris instead of Robinson, just because Robinson is still injured for quite a lot of days. I want to see Chris getting on. Actually, no. Let's bring on SN. For starters, then we'll bring on Chris if SN doesn't perform. Let's go straight into today's game. Just let me know in the comments if I missed something. I might have missed a few things. I have no way of knowing. Right. First game of first game of the stream of the episode. What stream are you fucking idiotic, Stefan? This is the level I'm at, so you either love me or hate me. Either way is fine. Rotterdam were in fourth. I think they're a much better squad than ours. The 11th minute, Carson is injured. Let's bring on Wharton. Wharton has actually played fairly well at left back. I don't know what's going on with him, but he can play there fairly well. Luckily, we're playing at home because otherwise, yeah, I don't really rate our chances. Andre Green, holy shit, Andre Green. I need to search him. He used to be a Villa hot prospect. Actually, in one save with Villa because I do every year save with Villa. I managed to turn Andre Green in a world class player. Don't like how we've started the game. I think I was just too enamored by Andre Green to notice what was going on, but man, this brings up memories. Playing Andre Green in a Champions League winning team is just. And Shortire, didn't you play for? I want to say Tottenham, but now Manchester. Ah, even better, right? I mean, he looks amazing. No way we cannot win the game. I'm still sticking with my offensive tactics. At this level, I think we cannot be playing that beautiful soccer or football. I said soccer. I'm insane. Augustine scores again. Get in, Augustine. But thing is, I don't think we can play that beautiful brand of football that we want to play because we don't have the quality for that. So our best chance is just attack, attack, attack. Don't defend, attack. Don't try and create. Attack. That's the main thing. Yeah, I was wanted to look at Green. Holy shit. I mean, he played 18 games for Villa in the championship. Oh man, how much I love the game. He actually played in Slovakia. Holy shit. How the table no. What was how the turntables, right? How the turntables. But we're actually been much better than them thus far. Which makes me wonder why can't we win? Right. Chris, you're coming on, my friend. I mean this guy. Oh, by the way. Quack quack. Right. I've been spending way too much time with my toddler. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I'm not even mad. I was talking about how I want to replace Edai, and yeah, he just proved the point there. I have to replace him. Maybe we can score another just to keep the deficit as low as possible. Nah, Augustine misses. I mean, to be fair, this is how the game against Peter Peterborough should have went, but their squad is actually much worse than Rotterdam's. Rotterdam has some insane players for them. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. Rotterdam are just insanely good. I think be walking away with the league. Rotterdam actually got relegated from the championship last season, so the only reason I was kind of excited for the game was that basically their whole squad is super unhappy and the morale is so poor, but you cannot see that on the scoreline. We actually played better than them. We just could not finish like this chance here. I think we deserved to win the game. off the back of the all the chances. Robinson scores! What the fucking header! Let's go! I mean, we have an opportunity. We have a chance to win. I think we've been much better than them. Just didn't properly score. Didn't properly finish our chances. We created them. We made some howlers in the defensive parts, in the defensive parts of the game, and that's the problem. We defended so poorly. It wasn't even the quality of our defense. It was just mistakes, fucking mistakes. Augustine, score that! He scores it. We drew, we drew level. Holy shit, Augustine. I mean, Augustine is just so great. I love the guy. The only problem is if he performs very poor penalty take, very poor penalty take, but we'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care. Very good. We could salvage a draw from the game. Actually, we should have won the game. Based on all the chances, we should have won the game. They've done nothing this second half. They've done basically nothing the whole game. They just Chris scored. He doesn't score that. How the fuck don't you score that? I should have kept this in on. That's why I'm saying that Chris actually should be performing much better based on his ability, but he's not. He's missing all these chances, and he's buried us here. He's buried us here. He's buried us here. Where the fuck are you, you fucking idiot? Man, I'm so mad at him. I'm so mad at the guy. He's been so poor for us. The whole season, throughout the whole season, he's been so poor for us. 4 weeks. I mean, we salvaged the draw, but we needed to win. That's the thing. We needed to win the game. We're actually playing very well at this level. We're just not taking our chances, and it's hurting us. We're playing very good football at this moment. I think we are deserving to be much higher in the league. Uh, Just doesn't happen. Oh, we're not going actually through the yeah, we're not going through the transfer window closing. Okay, I mean that's good for this episode because it's already kind of long. Even though that the last game was very fast. Heads up, Luther, starting more games. And if I want to sell you, you're gonna say to me that you don't want to be sold. Of course, you don't want to be sold. Nobody wants to be sold. Why would I need your money, right? Or money from you, from your sale? Is there any good players? Joe Rails. Holy fuck. Ah, he's 34. I don't want 34 players. O'Brien looks great. Too bad I cannot afford him. He's way too expensive. Holy shit. He's low listed. Why is he low listed? As we prefer more regular. Are you not a regular Rochdale? How good is Rochdale? Would he be better than? Would he be better than, let's say, Ford? I mean, clearly he would be better than. Oh no, no. Ford. I don't think he's better than Ford. That's the thing. He's speed-wise better, yes, and physically wise, but his mentals are just shit. Yeah, I don't think he's that good. I mean, he really doesn't justify his price tag for us, but let's let's bring on our reserve team for this game. I don't want to. I'm so what? I'm so angry at the squad. That's the thing. I'm so angry. Let's bring on Hips and Spence, Nonty, Luther. What do I do? I bring Gassen and Chris. Yeah, this makes sense, I guess. Just so tired, so tired, so angry at the squad. They played so poorly. I need to bring on. Yeah, I need to bring on Augustine on the bench. Cannot. Um, Yeah, let's bring on Augustine, and actually let's bring on O'Kane instead of Ford. He's been, I think, better than Ford this season. Ford still hasn't scored, so yeah, make of that what you will. Right, second string squad. Let's see how they perform against Notts at home. Oh, right, forgot to show you something. Yeah, just remembering. I'm a professional, can't you tell? Right. Regarding the financial status, we are rolling in the dough, swimming in money, swimming in the greens. I'm basically showering myself with all the greens. Transfer budget is pretty low. Payroll budget, again, on the lower side. Our scouting budget is poor, but we have a lot of money in the bank. The board still won't allow me to improve any facilities. Yay! Love you, board. But yeah, we're getting a lot of money from TV deals from League One. We've gotten a lot of money allocated uh, to us after finishing the season in the second league, and yeah, in Skybet League Two, the second league, Skybet League Two. And that's great for us. So we are, for once, rolling in money. Finally, rolling in money and turning a profit. Actually, we're not bleeding money like in last seasons. Right, very good goal by Chris. So he can score. I mean, he scores from these impossible angles, but he can score one-on-ones for the love of him. Just don't understand it. I'm still salty for the last game, to be fair, chat. I'm still salty. That's the thing, guys. I'm still salty. We should have won that game. Granted, they kind of we kind of salvaged that draw, but we should have won the game. We were much better. We did not perform. Maybe I should replace everybody with my second string squad, except SN, who misses another. What can you say? He should have scored that, right? That's what you think. But SN doesn't score. He doesn't like scoring. Right. I think this is gonna be a long game filled with opportunities and chances, and I don't particularly like that, but you cannot be scoring that. He is not scoring that. Am I promoting you to the starting to the starter position in goal? I think I'm entertaining the thought based on Adai's last performance. He basically cost us the win, sorry. Are you actually better than Adai? That's what I need to check. I think he might be better than Adai, to be fair. Mm, ish. I mean, he's close enough. That aerial reach, though, is so poor. At 20 years old, he should be much better. Yeah, I don't think he's better. Okay, Notsko have actually demolished us. They've played much better than us. We had that one chance, and that was it. We're basically Rotterdam right now. There was that, what you call it, that quote, something about living long enough to see you as a villain. I have to check. Oh, Nonti scores. Cassini, strange name. What was the quote? You live long enough to become the villain. Right, so you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's what we are right now. We're the villains. We are. So the scoreboard is super against the run of play, but what can I say? It's a good win for us. That's all I'm gonna say, Your Honor. It's a good win for us. Rest my case. Surprised to see. Oh fucking hell! He's gonna score that. Of course he's gonna score that. How good are? I've actually just looked at him. How did he score that? Ooh. No. What was that? Langstaff. I mean, this guy is playing in the Sky League too. He's yeah, right. How much are you? Oh, 2 million. Right. I don't have that amount of money. Just lying around randomly. 2 million. You look at them and you think, fucking hell. And you think League 2. But then the thing is that our team is not League 1 quality. That's our main problem. We are at best a mediocre League 2 team. We're just performing. I think the tactical system is really and the fact that every player actually fits the system perfectly and they were bought for this system specifically that we are overperforming in every league because oh so fucking close. My heart stopped a bit there. Skipped a bit, sorry. Well done, guys. Good win. We were outperformed massively, but we still got the win, which is amazing. We're topping the league in this trophy, and we got 10k, right? We got money. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Just let me know if you want to see anything else. What you think about the new transfers? What do you think? What do you think about the squad? I think we're overperforming massively, but that's only my opinion, and I think every other sane person's opinion. It's a poor squad, I know, but who's your favorite player from these guys from the fresh meat? Who's your favorite fresh meat player? And do I sign Hart? And do I attempt to sign him when his contract with Chelsea expires? I think so. But what do you think? Drop a like, drop a subscribe, and leave out the comments. So, should I sign Hart? And who your favorite player is from the fresh meat we've brought on this summer? Thank you for joining, and as always, love you guys.